Now, if you haven't heard of this brand, Rivian, then they are one that you should know about. So they launched as a startup in 2019 here in the US, and they're doing what I think and I wish Land Rover were doing, producing really cool electric SUVs and off-roaders. So they already have the R1S, which is an SUV, and the R1T, which is a truck that has enough power to embarrass a Ferrari, and now they are launching this. It is the R2. It is very exciting because this is the first Rivian to go global, and it's coming to the UK. I've had it confirmed here today at the show by one of the Rivian team. So if you want to know all about it, you want to know why it matters, you want to know what the competition is, then stay with me. And while you're there, subscribe. I think it's fair to say that Rivian so far has had a bit of a roller coaster ride. Launched in 2009, in 2022 they went public, and they got a market valuation that was more than Ford and General Motors combined. It was second only to Tesla in the car world. It was quite insane. That's calmed down a bit now. It's got a much more modest valuation, but its ambitions are definitely not modest. They really do want world domination with their pickups. And this is the one that they think will do it for them. It's actually a really crucial vehicle for the future of Rivian generally, because it means mass market sales. As you can see, it's a mid-sized SUV. It's about 4.7 meters long, and it is very firmly targeting the Tesla Model Y. So let's have a look at it. I mean, I was really happy when I saw it here today. I think it looks like a slightly dinkier Rivian R1S, which is what I wanted. It hasn't been filtered down at all. It's still got that really rugged, chunky look. I love the pill-shaped lights with the light bar. I love the light bar that runs across the front here. Gives it just a really nice, happy face. A couple of tow hooks here at the front. Again, it just feels solid and rugged. And I really like the Rivian badge. I just think it's beautifully designed. Coming round to the side, squared off wheel arches, massive tyres. 21-inch tyres on this. It will come in a choice of 19s, 20s and 21s. Again, down the side you can see it's a 4-door. There will be no third row in the back of this. If you do need that capacity, you're going to have to go for the bigger R1S. And then we come round to the back. Oh yeah, pop-out handles, aero of course, roof rails, obligatory. And again, round here at the back, got the light bar that stretches right along the back. I love the simple typeface on Rivian that you get there across the back. I would show you the boot space, or the trunk space as I should call it, because we're in America, but I can't, because this is a really early prototype vehicle, so I can't actually get it open here at the back. However, it looks pretty spacious in there. Like the larger vehicles, there's also going to be a really good size frunk round at the front, and a bit like the Model Y and again the larger Rivians, the floor will lift up, so you'll get a hidden storage under the floor as well. The seats, which again I can't show you, but they will all fold completely flat, which got me thinking. It's got that fabulous pano roof. Again, I don't know if that's going to be available right across the range or just on the higher spec models, but you could put a mattress in the back, you could camp in the car, look at the stars through the roof. It's going to be equipped with vehicle to home, and it will also have vehicle to load. So this could be a brilliant little camping car, couldn't it? And this is a great feature that we've seen on its bigger vehicles that's coming onto the R2. The rear screen just opens and closes independently. Really handy if you just want to nip in and quickly grab something, or if the dog's in the back and it needs a bit of fresh air. So come on, what do you think about the R2? Are you excited it's coming to the UK? What do you think of the design? Let us know in the comments below.
Now, you might not be looking for a brand new EV, and that's where we can help. Our used car listings at electrifying.com have loads of different models with handy info like battery warranties. So you can see the listings by scanning the QR code on the screen right now. So if you're watching on your smart TV or your tablet, you can carry on watching and scroll our listings on your phone at the same time.
Comes to the technology, you'll be able to get the R2 with a single motor driving the rear wheels, or a dual motor version with all-wheel drive. Range, battery size, not confirmed yet. It's expected to be over 300 miles. Maybe a bit on the low side compared to some rivals, but in the ballpark of where a mid-sized family electric SUV needs to be. Here's the clever part. Rivian's new electrical architecture massively reduces the number of ECUs the car uses, which makes it more efficient, more reliable, easier to update over the air. In fact, it's so advanced that VW Group has just licensed it to use across its whole range of vehicles. That's going to be running future VWs, starting with the forthcoming entry-level VW ID.1, which tells you a lot about the capability of Rivian. This mid-sized platform will also underpin this smaller R3, which is coming down the line. That'll be a raised hatchback, rivaling cars like the VW ID.3, the Kia EV3, our car of the year, the Skoda Elroq. Of course, that size of car, that size of SUV is something we buy loads of in Europe. So again, we'll be hoping for volume with that. There will also be an R3X version, which will get 3 motors, loads of off-road body kit, which I really like the sound of. The inside, which can't properly show you inside, so I'm going to talk about it all here, and Manos will put cutaways over, you can see what I'm talking about. So it's a really fabulous blend inside of that. Clean lines, nice materials like the bigger cars. Now, one of the balls that Rivian dropped, and they don't often do this with the other cars, but they didn't have a glove box. So they've made up for it. So you've got 2 glove boxes in here. One there, one over on the passenger side. Squircles are such a big thing these days, aren't they? Every car I seem to see at the minute's got a squircle. This has got a lovely squircle, sort of steering wheel with a nice flat top and bottom. Materials are really nice in here. Again, this is a pre-production car. We've no details about, what's going to go into the production versions, but from what I've seen of all the different vehicles here on the stand, material quality is pretty good. And there's lovely little touches, like look here in the side of the door. This has got your pop-out Rivian torch. That's so cool, isn't it? A bit like Skoda umbrella. You can also opt to have a device charger that will go into the passenger door. So you can have your torch on this side and your device charger on the other. You've got a couple of cup holders that, again, they pop in and out, which is really nice. And then down underneath this central console is a portable speaker. You see it in the larger vehicles as well, so you can take it with you. If you're using this for a family day out, going for a picnic, you can pull your speaker out, take it over to your picnic rug and play some music. One more thing to talk about, the screen. So you've got 2 screens, smaller one here in front of the driver with all the basic information that you need. This, of course, is the infotainment screen. Now, as you can see, the graphics look really nice and sharp, don't they? That's because it's powered by something called Unreal Engine. You've got to think of that as a tiny games console, which sits behind the dashboard. It takes all the information, turns it into really smooth, great-looking graphics. And apparently it's going to be very quick, very intuitive, and much clearer than you found in Rivians before. There's all your information you need to know about the vehicle. Again, this is a prototype, so can't really see too much in there. But from flicking through it, I'm impressed by the quality. I also love this. This is camp mode. I said this could be a really nice thing for camping in, couldn't I? Basically, what it does is prepare the vehicle for overnight stays by leveling the suspension, turning off the screens, managing the power outlets. I just really like everything that this stands for. I think it's a really fun family vehicle. I know what you really want to know. What you really want to know is pricing and when is it coming. So in the US, it's going to start at around $45,000, around £33,500. Of course, by the time it lands in the UK, it's going to be more than that. But Rivian says it will be priced to compete directly with the Tesla Model Y. So we're expecting something in the region of £45,000. Timing? Okay, so the first cars will be going on sale in the US in the first half of 2026. What Rivian has also confirmed is that it will be coming to Europe at some point later 2026, with the UK following shortly after that. No firm dates yet, but trust me, it is coming. So, first look at the Rivian R2, which I'm genuinely excited about. As always, let me know what you think in the comments below, and while you're there, please subscribe. It makes us all so happy.